Of it, so I had to channel it for good. I'll always be an addict, but now I am addicted to all this hope I give to you. Yo, I'm living proof that if you change your mind, you can change your life. Rest in peace to the old me, cause he had to die. I am redeemed, sober, recovered, clean. I ain't give it up, just had to switch it up the way I fiend. Now I fiend for the opposite on a positive level. 2 middle fingers up, looking at the devil. What's up? Against the odds, more than ever in my life, I am focused, serving hope to the hopeless, who are living against the odds. I'm from the mud, the dirt of society, and that created this driving me to help the whole world that's living against the odds. I know some of you are struggling and probably pissed at God. I was too, but I realized nothing happened to me, it happened for me. Here to tell the story of everyone that's living against the odds.
What up, what up, what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Tuesday morning, Testimony Tuesday. We testify today. We testify today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I can't say that enough because today is a good morning. Even though we got some snow on the ground in Minnesota and it's cold out, temperature went from like 50 to like 9 degrees yesterday. It felt like super cold, right? Something that we can't control, the weather, the temperature outside. What we can control is how we react to the things that don't necessarily please us. Anyway, what up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing this morning? I wanted to welcome everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another Good Morning Live with your boy, Phil Tyler, with Against the Odds. I appreciate you guys tuning in. What's up, Jennifer? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we? Today, we shared a very special testimony that's dear to my heart. But let me say this, all of the testimonies that we share on here are special. Each one of your stories is very special and unique to you. And someone might relate with you and your experience better than they relate with me and my experience, or someone else and their experience. And that's why we share the variety of stories. But this morning, I posted a testimony that means a whole lot more to my life because of the situations that I was in. Gina, has been sharing her hope and inspiration for many years. Lots of people like myself in my era of, drugging and thugging. We know Gina, and she has been trying to help us out since I've known her. Well, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story, but I want to welcome everybody. I want to tell you a little bit of backstory about Gina and why this testimony is so important. I'm sure you've heard me if I've commented and I've typed a post, but I want to get into a little more detail and give you guys some real emotion behind this, because this is real stuff, man. This is real stuff that changes people's lives. And it is all about spreading hope and giving that hope to someone that they get the courage to change. And that's what Gina did for me in 2011 when she brought the Minnesota Teen Challenge Choir into the walls of Stillwater Prison. When she brought that choir in, me and my mentor and a bunch of guys that were in Atlantis treatment, we all went. And that's where in that choir, or in that concert, is where the Lord spoke to my heart and told me that I needed more. I needed more when I got out. And Teen Challenge looked good to me. After doing 3 years in prison in my last 10 months or 9 months in a treatment program in there, the Lord was telling me that I needed more. And Gina and Teen Challenge Choir brought me that hope that day. And that's when I humbled myself. That is when I started to connect my heart with my higher power, with God. That is when my heart and head started to connect. It was when I started to listen to those thoughts that come from deep inside my heart that I knew were tough. And that's why I really didn't want to make those decisions. I had a thought that came into my mind that said, you know what? You need more than this. And instead of doing what I normally always did, I was in my mid-20s. Instead of doing what I always did, push that thought to the side, right? I got it figured out up here. I'm going to push that thought to the side. That ain't what I want to do. It seems tough. So I'm going to just continue with my plan, right? Because that just don't seem right. It seems like it might change me. And I was fearful. But instead, I talked to my counselor about it. And what happened was my willingness to go to Teen Challenge at that time. God seen that. And what happened was he closed the doors for me to go to Teen Challenge at that time. And he opened the doors for me to go to a place that was more fit for where I was. He opened the doors for me to go to Life Rebuilders, which at the time was Midwest Challenge, their transitional program, which is called the Redemption Program, Redemption House. Shout out to them. Shout out to Teen Challenge for bringing the hope. So shout out to Gina Evans for answering the calling to share light in the darkness for real. When you go into a prison and you share your hope, you are helping someone. She helped me. And now we look at the cycle, and she's helped numerous people that follow this page, that have been on our lives, that are huge supporters, that are out there helping people. So this is a full cycle of redemption, God's grace and God's mercy, and what God can do in your life if you surrender and start to try to do the next right thing. And remember, it's progress, not perfection. It's progress, not perfection. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. We all fall short. And that's why we're here. So we can lift each other up and support each other. Gina shined her light in my darkness. And now I get the honor and the privilege to share her light in someone else's darkness in this digital world. You guys, if you haven't shared that post, please share that post. That post is very meaningful. People do know Gina because Gina was in them trenches too. You got to have the street credibility. You got to have the credibility. God calls the qualified. Or God qualifies the called. He does. It don't matter your background. It don't matter how many felonies you got. That don't matter. God will use your life to change someone else's life. I'm living proof. Gina's living proof. Christine is living proof. Good morning, Christine. Sandy is living proof. Good morning, Sandy. Chad is living proof. Good morning, Chad. Jennifer is living proof. Good morning, Jennifer. Brittany is living proof. Good morning, Brittany. We are all living proof. We know that there is hope after the darkness. We know that there is hope after the chaos. We know who calms our storms. And we know because we've been there and we have experienced what we have experienced, and no one can take that from us. So myself, I choose to share it because I want to share what someone shared to me in 2011 that gave me the hope and courage to start making different choices in life. It's simple. Sounds simple. But it takes a lot of courage. It takes support. It takes a network. We cannot do this alone. We need the support of our fellows in order to make it. No one should be left out. And that is why we do what we do. Because we are recovery warriors spreading hope in the dark world of someone that's struggling. Whether we're in the trenches or on the digital media, we can share and lighten someone's world with the push of a button in 2021 going on 2022. That's what we have been able to do with technology and social media. So with what we know with technology and social media, that brings this mission of mine of urgent importance. And that's why I share my heart every day with all of you, because I care and want to see life come from death, because I've seen it and I know it can happen, and I know it can happen to a lot more people than it's happening to now. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are in a war with addiction. At first, we must surrender to win it. Ultimately, we must surrender to win this war. Humility, gratitude, may they guard your heart today, because those two things are very important in the change process. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate all you guys being here, the comments. Crystal, good morning, Crystal. How are you? Good to see you. Good morning. Anyway, guys, it's Testimony Tuesday. Let's testify today. What is God doing in your life? Put it on the live. Put it on the comments. Share it in the groups. Tell people what God's doing in your life today. Be blessed. Shine your light. Think of the things that you're grateful for today and tell someone about them, because they might not be grateful and they might need you to help them see how much they can be grateful for. We are all vessels. We're all vessels. And when we answer the calling of God's will to share and to use our struggles as our strengths together, it's a beautiful thing. And we get to experience growth, change, community, a lot of the stuff that we didn't know before in addiction. And that's why it can be scary for some people. Good morning. We got a lot of comments. Hello, Angela. How are you? Good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you viewing. So everybody, if you haven't, do me a favor. Share this live on your feed. And I know that multiple people have shared this in recovery groups. I want to give you guys a shout out. Thank you for that. That's huge. That is huge. Thank you for helping me reach as many accounts as we're reaching. Currently, as of this morning, this page, and if you look in my story, I have a screenshot of it, but this page, our post have reached 174,000 accounts. 174,000 accounts. We are making a difference because the post and the content we produce here that you guys share is inspirational and hope-filled, and people are responding to that because most of what they see is controversy, division, and negativity on social media. We are making a movement not only for people in recovery. It's a positivity movement. It is a movement where we're calling God's people back to being loving, tolerant, spirit-filled human beings that help each other and figure out ways to support each other instead of divide each other. That's what we do here. You guys help me do this. And that's why I smile. And that's why I get excited. Because you guys allow me to talk to you and share my recovery with you and along with your recovery with me. This is something that I would have never dreamed in a million years of where I come from. Never in a million years. You guys, it's Tuesday. Let's testify today. Let's tell everybody what we're grateful for, what we're blessed with. It's a beautiful thing to share our gratitude because what it does is it shows people, hey, I forgot, man, I'm grateful for that. I mean, sometimes I can be so forgetful that I can wake up and not thank the one above for waking me up. So nobody's perfect. I just ask that we all try to do a little better today, right? Each day is a new chance to walk a new way and to grow in a new life. It's a beautiful thing. I appreciate it. I do. To live and learn today and to look back and to see where God has had his hand in our lives the entire time. It's undeniable. It is for me. It's undeniable that God's plan is more powerful than mine because I'm looking back and I'm seeing things that were done for me that there ain't no way I could do for myself. And that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, Testimony Tuesday. Let's testify today. Let's share what we're grateful for. Don't even have to do it on social media. Write something down. Do it for you. Don't do it for me. It will help you. When I'm grateful, when I enter the day, the stress and the anxiety and the anger and the overwhelming feelings that I get seem to fade away the more grateful I am. That's why testifying about our gratitude is important. and testifying about our recovery and our life. Just testify, man. Let's testify. Bring light into someone's dark world today. Good morning, Denise. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. It is a Testimony Tuesday. We have a lot of posts on the page. The most recent post is Gina. Gina was a mentor of mine. She didn't even know it. So she was an inspiration for me when I was in a dark spot. She took time and came and seen us locked away and brought us a message of hope and encouragement. That message stirred my heart enough to give me the courage to start to take action on my life and make decisions that were going to change it forever. For that, I'm forever grateful. So today, testify. Let it be known. Let your light shine and let it shine bright. We are called, when we come out of the darkness, to be children of the light. That's what we're doing. We are shedding light. Let's continue to do it. I appreciate all you guys. Likes, comments, and shares. Once again, if you haven't shared this live, reacted to this live, commented on this live, please do so. This will help us reach more accounts. I show the numbers of the accounts we reach because I want you guys to know we are making progress. We are reaching people that need help, that need encouragement, and that need hope. That's why we do what we do. I want to thank you guys for coming on to another Good Morning live with myself on this page. You guys make this page what it is. And I want to always be grateful for you, your shares, your engagement, your recovery that you share with us so we can shed that light all over social media together. Thank you guys. So much gratitude for that. I hope you guys have a blessed day, that nothing interferes in your inner peace today, that God will protect you and give you the discernment you need to make the next right decision in your recovery today. Amen. You guys have a great day. Peace.